Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Kansas Virtual College Fair. We're so excited to have you all here. We have 6 wonderful institutions here to share a little bit more about all the great things that they do. I do want to make sure that you understand the format before we kick things off. So we have 6 institutions. Each will have 6 minutes to tell you a little bit more about themselves, and then we'll head on over to the next institution. I do want to make sure that you know how to ask questions. So you'll see this Q&A logo down at the bottom of your screen. You can go ahead and use that Q&A at any point during the session, including while folks are presenting, and everyone behind the scenes would be more than happy to answer your questions. Your camera and your microphone are off, and they will remain off throughout the entire session, so really take advantage of that Q&A as the best way to interact with our representatives this evening. A reminder that there is another hour of sessions directly following this, and registration is still open. And so if you want to check those out and attend any more sessions, you can still do so. And one more quick reminder that this session is being recorded. And so if you need to return to any of this information or contact information following the session, you'll be able to find that recording at the KACRAO, which is KACRAO.org website at the same place that you registered. So with that, we'll go ahead and kick things off with our first institution, which is Hutchinson Community College.
Good evening. My name is Lynette Hilty, and I'm going to quick share my screen here, so give me just one moment. Maybe, there we go. Okay, as I said, my name is Lynette Hilty, and I'm one of the admissions counselors here with Hutchinson Community College. Also joining me tonight on the chat side of things is Catherine Eberly, who too is an admissions counselor with us. As you could tell when you were registering for these fairs, there's a lot of choices for colleges out there. So our goal tonight is to show you why Hutch CC could be a good fit for you. We are located in South Central Kansas. We're a community of about 40,000 people. We have a student enrollment, full-time student enrollment here on our main campus of right about 2,500. Our average class size has about 20 to 25 students in it, with a student-to-teacher ratio of right at 18 students to every 1 instructor. Students are probably going to choose to come to us and work down 2 different degree tracks, one being transfer, where they're working on an Associate of Arts or an Associate of Science degree. Their focus is usually their first 60 credit hours of education or general education credits, so they can transfer on to that 4-year university to finish up their degree path. We are a institution that has articulation agreements with all the major state universities out there, so transferring from us to onto that 4-year school is going to be very easy. Some popular degree programs where students are working on in these programs are business, education, ag programs, sociology, psychology, as well as some of those pre-professional degrees out there. So pre-professional engineering, pre-pharmacy, pre-medicine as well. The other half of our students, exactly almost half, 54% of our graduates are earning degrees in the technical areas. So an Associate of Applied Science or certificate-based program. These students are very career ready. They're ready to get out and into the workforce in a short amount of time, maybe as short as a semester, but maybe as long as 2 to 3 years. Again, some degree tracks that these students are seeking are in the allied health areas like nursing, radiology, PTA, respiratory therapy, industrial technologies programs like welding and HVAC, as well as automation and automotives. We also have ag diesel mechanics. And we have a very popular fire science EMS program, as well as cosmetology. As you can see, we have a lot of areas of studies out there that students can go into. We have actually 70 different degree tracks, 75 to be exact. If you want to see if we have your degree area, please visit us at www.hutchcc.edu/studies. Another good reason that a student will choose Hutch is the affordability of it all. We have about we're about a half to a third of the cost of what most 4-year universities out there are going to cost you. What that means to you is you can attend Hutch for 2 years at the cost of just what 1 year at a university would cost you. We're at $116 a credit hour this year in in tuition and fees. So a student taking about 30 credit hours in each school year, so 15 hours each semester, is going to pay right about $5,000 in tuition and fees with us. And that is before any kind of financial assistance. And 80% of our students are getting some kind of financial help, whether that be through scholarships or federal aid. So let's talk scholarships. Our scholarship application is available within the student web portal. What that means is you must apply for admissions before you can fill out our scholarship application. Our priority deadline is February the 15th. Our scholarshiping process here at Hutch CC is selective, so you're going to be asked to write a personal statement. We want you to highlight yourself, brag about yourself, tell us what is great and wonderful about you, okay? We offer scholarships in the areas of academics, endowment, activity-based scholarships, as well as departmental. And what I do want to highlight about our activity-based scholarships is you don't have to be a major. You can get involved and just simply participate in and be able to grab those scholarships. Academically, we offer a great honors program. So if you want to get involved and do it that way, I would encourage you to take a look at that. Getting involved, that is the most important part of college. We have over 40 different clubs and organizations that you could get involved in. We have 12 different sports programs here. All of our events, whether they be fine arts or athletics, are free for our students to get into with their student ID. We offer residence halls. We have 2 different residence halls that offer traditional and suite style living. And while we don't require students to live on campus, we do highly encourage it. We also have a brand new cafeteria for our students to take advantage of. It's an all access meal plan. It's got lots of options and choices and open for students to use between the hours of 7 a.m. and 6:30 p.m. Monday through Friday, and then the weekends we have brunch and supper options for them. Hopefully I've shown you something of why Hutchinson Community College could be the right fit for you. If you would like to connect back to us, take some time and opportunity to visit campus, please schedule that campus visit by calling us at 620-665-3535. We offer campus visits Monday through Friday. And if you have any other questions for us, please visit us at admissions@hutchcc.edu. Thank you and have a great night.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for sharing a little bit more about Hutchinson Community College. We'll now head on over to our next institution, which is Pratt Community College.
Hi, my name is Sarah Binford, and I am the Associate Director here in the Admissions Office at Pratt Community College. If you don't know where we are located at, we are 75 miles west of Wichita, and we are in Pratt, Kansas. So what do we have to offer? Academic majors, we have technical programs and certificate programs. We have several academic majors, and what these are, you're going to look at getting your associate's degree and transferring to a four-year college and completing your bachelor's. Some of the very popular areas that students tend to gravitate towards is that pre-med area. So your pre-dentistry, pre-pharmacy, pre-engineering, all that's going to fall in that science area. We also have athletic training. Business department is very popular, as well as our education department. Another one, our wildlife outfitting and operations. So this program is a 2-year academic program, but it really focuses on that wildlife industry. So if you're wanting to be work for an outfitting and be a guide, if you want to go on and be a game warden, we can serve both areas. We have several technical programs. We have several under the agriculture department: agronomy, farm and ranch management. We also have a crop application program to drive the spray rigs as well. We have our ag power technology, which is diesel mechanics, automotive. We have our bread and butter program, like to call it, which is our electrical power technology. That is our lineman program. We have information network technology and modern distribution, sales and management, as well as our LPN and ADN areas within nursing. We do have some spin off of those technical programs, With certificate programs, technical programs, you are looking at 2 years, hands-on, and you are ready to hit the workforce. Our certificate programs are going to allow you to focus more on a 1-year time range. And those certificate areas that we have right now are automotive, electrical power technology, our farm and ranch management with that crop application that I mentioned, as well as your LPN program. So we do have a total of 52 degree and certificate options. And at PCC, we have a 15-to-1 student to faculty ratio. We have several different options for you as far as in-person, online, and hybrid courses. So as far as resources for you as a student that we have our Student Success Center, where we offer free counseling to students, our health center, our bookstore, our fitness center, as well as on-campus security and library. Within the library, we have our free tutoring service as well, where those tutors are hand-selected by professors and the school pays those, or pays the tutors. So what is there to do on campus when you're not in class? It's often a big question that we receive. Athletics, we've got men's and women's as well as co-ed athletics. Basketball, baseball, softball, soccer, volleyball, wrestling, cheer, cross country, and track and field. You can go to our gobeaversports.com to fill out a recruiting questionnaire if you are interested, as well as schedule a visit and nail down an opportunity to talk with those coaches. Outside of athletics, we do have activities. Esports, which is video gaming at the competitive level, men's and women's rodeo, shooting sports, and performing arts. All of these areas do offer scholarship. Outside of areas to gain scholarship, we have student activities, clubs and organizations. We often have several intramurals throughout the year and guest speakers hosting ping pong, pool tournaments, karaoke night, and pizza nights with the president. So we offer your area of academic interest, possibly an activity. So what are your next steps to get ready to go to PCC? You're going to need to submit an online application that is free to do, and that is phone friendly as well. You're going to submit an ACT or Accuplacer test score. At the 2-year community level, we do accept an Accuplacer. ACT is not a requirement, and we do have open admissions, so there is no minimum score requirement. You just have to have the test scores. You are going to hopefully schedule and attend a personalized campus visit, as well as submit our scholarship application. So cost-wise, what are we looking at? Right now for our Kansas residents, we're at $115 per credit hour. You can see here on the back of our cost sheet is 3 different dorms, and those do vary in style with an apartment style, our Jack and Jack style with the conjoining bathroom, and then our traditional dorm for all male, all female. Financial aid, if you did not know, the FAFSA application did open up on October 1st, and you are able to complete that if you are a senior. And meet your recruiter. Get on campus, schedule a campus visit and visit with us. We would be happy to meet with you. You can go to our website, which is prattcc.edu. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much for sharing a little bit more about Pratt Community College. From here, we'll head on over to our 3rd institution, which is Sterling College.
Hi everybody, I hope you can hear me okay. I am Angelica Daggs from Sterling College. I'm an admissions counselor here, and with me I have one of the assistants, Carrie McGlynn, who will be able to answer any questions down below. So before we start anything, I'm going to go ahead and show a video of At a Glance of Sterling.
Hi, Angelica, you're on mute.
Okay, so one more time, I'm so sorry. So hopefully you were able to see some quick information about Sterling College, that we are located in Sterling, Kansas. We're a small town north of Wichita, about an hour and 30 minutes away from Hutchinson, Kansas. We currently have over 675 kids who are enrolled. And you may wonder, why come to Sterling, a small little town? Well, Sterling has tons of opportunities that are able to be explored for any of your passions that you may have. So that can be sports, music, theater, arts. Sterling is just somewhere you can go to find those things that you love, or even try some new things to try and achieve. Another reason people come to Sterling College is the community. Students get the opportunity from people along from the campus to the town. And one of those examples could be like a host family who are able to kind of open up their homes and say, hey, here's a home away from home. We also like to mention that we are a Christ-centered college, and we focus on servant leadership and learning to lead like Jesus did. And the best that we can. And we require chapels and students to definitely hit those chapel credits, and also have required classes as well. We have 80 different programs that you can study at Sterling College. Some of our more popular majors would be like our business, criminal justice, and our health sciences. A major one that is really blooming right now is our athletic training master's degree. So what we have is you could do a 3-2 program, which actually means you can do your bachelor's in 3 years and your master's in 2. Our education department is also very strong and has great teachers all over from the country that are just coming from our department. So we're pretty proud of that. We have a wonderful arts program at Sterling College as well. You can get into choirs and bands, and just different kinds of programs that are just really fun to get around. We also have theater programs, which they have about 5 to 7 shows a year, and 2 of them are always going to be at least musicals, so fun things to do. We have an extremely cost-friendly online program, so 9 full programs that you can get into at only $145 per credit hour, so we really love that. One of our brand new things that we have is our Gleason Renovation. You can see from the photos that is kind of like our lobby, our weight room, our new auxiliary gym, as well as a brand new athletic training room that is available to everybody at our school. We also have generous opportunities scholarship-wise, and a big one here at Sterling College is the Warrior Way. It's about $17,000 every single year. So all you need is 2 different ways to get those qualifications. One is having a 3.0 GPA, a 22 on your ACT, or an 1100. But we know with the craziness of the world right now that everyone's not able to take those ACT scores. So if you have at least a 3.5 unweighted GPA, you have the opportunity of writing either a personal essay or getting a letter of recommendation, and you could potentially get that massive scholarship. If you are interested in coming to visit Sterling College, we suggest you go ahead and do it. Applying for our school is completely free. You don't have to do any kind of essays. It's free to everybody. And you can be either a student on campus or do the non-traditional student and be online if you would like. So if this is something that you really would like to do, we would love to have you here at Sterling College with tons of opportunities. You can come for a visit either on campus on a virtual tour. We would be absolutely happy to help you with anything that entail, just to hopefully help you find what you're looking for in a college. So thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Sterling College. Before we head on over to our next institution, I do want to make a quick plug for that Q&A. And so if you have any questions about the institutions you've already heard from or any of the ones you're about to hear from, don't forget that you can send your questions in through that Q&A at any point. But from here, we'll head on over to Bethel College.
All right, thank you. Let me just share my screen real quick here. All right. Here we go. So hello from Bethel College. My name is Nate Croker. I'm one of the admissions counselors here at Bethel. I'll tell you a little bit more about my Bethel journey here.
Hi, Nate. I can't hear you anymore on my end.
Bethel was affiliated with the Mennonite Church, which is a branch of Christianity. And although we were founded by Mennonites, only about 25% of our students identify farm tool and the people who used it. It symbolizes hard work, community, and dedication. And you can see the logo up here in the top left. So now just a little bit more about me. I'll tell you about my Bethel journey. I graduated in 2019 with a degree in communication arts and history with a minor in music. As a student, I was involved in jazz, orchestra, band, choir, theater, our campus radio station, and a history club. I loved living on campus and getting to know everyone, and I made some really great friendships here. One of my favorite memories from Bethel was going on a 3-week tour of the Middle East through Jordan, Israel, and Palestine, seeing historic sites, ruins, and getting to know a couple of really cool people along the way. So now we'll talk about academics. Bethel has a really strong history of academics, and we offer a ton of variety with over 40 areas of study. Some of our top programs include education, nursing, pre-med, and social work, and we just added our brand new biochemistry and molecular biology major. It's designed specifically for students interested in going into the medical and health field after college. One cool thing about Bethel is our I major, which is a way to major in a degree that Bethel #1 in the state for students who go on to earn graduate degrees. There are tons of opportunities to get involved in Bethel, including sports, music, art, theater, forensics, and more. We've done really well with our athletics recently. We've just won our 3rd straight Champions of Character award from the NAIA. And in addition to sports, we have a number of choral and instrumental ensembles, and our theater department puts on 2 yearly shows, a musical and a drama. Beyond the traditional performance routes, students can also get involved in Student Activities Council, student government, various clubs, the school paper, literary magazine, our own radio station, like I mentioned, and more. If you're not seeing something listed on the screen that you'd like to be doing, you can start your own club at Bethel and find students who share your same interests. So now we'll talk money, which can kind of be scary, especially for private colleges. But Bethel is dedicated to helping students make college affordable. First, every single student receives an academic scholarship based on your high school GPA. This year, we're test optional, so we're not using ACTs or SATs unless they're beneficial to you. So if you haven't taken it, no worries. Second, you'll have the opportunity to be scholarship for your activities. Again, sports, music, theater, etc. We offer career pathway scholarships that allow you to earn scholarships while working in an area related to your major. For example, as a business major, you could work in our campus store, or a journalism major could work on our newspaper. For highest earning graduates. So now just some fun facts about Bethel. We have tons of opportunities for travel and study abroad, whether for a month, semester, or for the full year. And we have 2 partners in Germany and Mexico. Research, performances, or internships, you'll always have hands-on education at Bethel. And so now it's time for your next steps. A great first step is to apply to Bethel to let us know you're interested. Our application is completely free and only takes 10 minutes. Once you've applied, all we need is a You'll get to choose who you meet with, so your visit is always personalized to you. And these links I'd be happy to share with you in the chat, so feel free to shoot me a question in the Q&A. Thanks for listening. Roll on, Threshers.
Wonderful, and now we'll head on over to our next institution, which is Barton Community College.
Hey guys. My name is Emily Spickler. I'm an admissions representative at Barton Community College. I have Maggie Harris here with me. She's on our Q&A, so feel free to drop her any questions along the way, and let's get started here. So step one, you may be thinking, where is Barton? Never heard of us before. So we're located in Great Bend, Kansas, which is a town of about 15,000 people. We're an hour away from Hayes, about an hour and 20 from Salina, or 2 hours from Wichita. We also have campuses at Grandview Plaza, Fort Riley, and Fort Leavenworth, as well as several online options. So programs, moving along here, we have 138 majors to choose from. So we have a little bit of everything for everyone. So those majors are going to include your transfer majors, such as like education, business, agriculture, nursing, just to name a few. And those are going to be the ones where you complete your first 2 years with us. So your freshman and sophomore year, and then you take those credits and you transfer them to a four-year institution or college. What? Am I not on the screen?
We can see you, but if you're screen sharing,
I'm
we
not
don't
sharing
see
my
that.
Screen? Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Where did the little thing go? I can't find the Zoom. Where did it go? Oh, here we go. I am so sorry. I just jumped in here. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. Okay, so let me talk a little bit about majors again. So can you see it now?
Yes, we can see it.
Sorry. Okay, so 138 majors, and those are going to be transfer majors such as business, agriculture, nursing, some of those that you're going to complete your first 2 years with us. And so then you're going to transfer those credits to a four-year college or institution, and then you're going to finish up your junior and senior year and earn your bachelor's degree. Among those 138 majors are going to be your 27 hands-on technical options. And so those are going to be certificates where they prepare you directly for the workforce. So those are going to be those that you don't necessarily transfer with, which is kind of cool that you don't have to go 6 years of college, to have a really good job. And then moving on to athletics, we have 23 sports on our campus, which is the most amongst any community college in the state. And we also have the most national championships than anyone else amongst the community colleges. So if you're looking on the side of your screen here, we have most of those sports that you're looking for. We added esports this year. We also have a swim team, and we're the only community college to have that team, which is cool. We added bowling, and the only one that we really don't have that most people kind of look for is football. Hopefully we'll get that someday in the future, fingers crossed. And then are you an on-athlete? That's okay. We still want you to get involved, because getting involved is really what enhances your college experience. So we have tons of student activities and organizations to choose from, where these also have scholarships involved. If you're interested, the more you participate in, more opportunities for scholarships, and all of these can stack on top of each other. So that is awesome, because we definitely want to make your first 2 years affordable. So looking at cost here, this is what your cost is for 2020 and 21. So this is subject to change a little bit from year to year. So if you're looking at the in-state here, it's $118 per credit hour. And so our grand total is a little over $10,000, and that's going to include your books, tuition, your housing, and a meal plan, all in that cost there. So hopefully that's super affordable. But we do have scholarships that you can earn based on your GPA. We gave over $11 million in financial aid last year. And so if you have a cumulative GPA of 2.5 or higher, or a composite ACT score of 22 or higher, you're going to qualify for this. And so how you get it is applying for admission by May 1st. That's your deadline. And then you'll also need to fill out a FAFSA application and then turn in your official high school transcript once you graduate. So if you have that 3.6 cumulative GPA, you're good. You're going to get your books and tuition paid for, which is going to cut your costs down by almost half, which is a big deal. So going forward here, if you think that Barton might be the right fit for you, come experience it for yourself. We have 7 upcoming mini senior days. And so those are going to be programs like health sciences, business, nursing, agriculture, education, fine arts, and criminal justice. If that's not what you're interested in, that's okay. We do have campus visits that we conduct Monday through Friday, anytime between 8:30 a.m. and 3 p.m. So come over and see us, chat with us. We'll give you a free t-shirt. You'll meet with an advisor. We'll show you around and see if Barton is the right fit for you and could be your future home. If you have questions, again, we're going to be on the chat answering any questions that you might have. Sorry that I didn't share my screen at the beginning, but you can text me, you can call me anytime after this session is over, or Maggie, Erica, anybody would be helpful going forward. So if you have questions, holler at one of us. Thank you for listening and bearing through this with me. I apologize again, but have a great year. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Emily. You did a great job rolling with the punches there. So props to you for that. But now we'll head on over to our final institution of the session, which is Hesston College.
Right. Let me see here. Share my screen here with you. Thank you. Well, no, welcome everybody, and thank you for coming to this session here. My name is Charles Hostetler. I am the assistant director of admissions here at Hesston College, and I'm also a Hesston College graduate. Hesston College is a small private Christian college located in Hesston, Kansas, which is just 30 minutes north of Wichita. We have an annual enrollment of about 380 students with a 9-to-1 student-to-teacher ratio. Hesston offers nearly 50 two-year associate degree programs for transfer and 2 4-year bachelor's degrees in nursing and aviation, which are 2 of our most popular programs. Hesston prides itself on student support, and our student support services are located in our Access Lab. The lab serves as a place for students to study alone or in groups, connect with supportive faculty, and meet with a tutor if they need. All lab services, including tutoring, are free to our students. Because Hesston is primarily a 2-year college, students can take advantage of leadership opportunities as soon as they arrive on campus. They can start on an athletic team, star in a musical, or serve as a resident or ministry assistant in the dorms, which are roles that are typically reserved for upperclassmen at larger colleges and universities. Over 75% of Hesston's student body is involved in extracurricular activities on campus. Among those activities include music and theater and 12 varsity sports that participate in the highly competitive Kansas Jayhawk Community College Conference. Since many of our students are a long way from home, they tend to stay around on the weekends. And with this in mind, we offer a wide variety of campus activities, including intramural sports, lip sync battle, bingo night, ice skating, and bowling nights, just to name a few. Hesston College's annual tuition is very reasonable when compared to other schools. In fact, our total cost is around 20% lower than the national average for private colleges. Our average financial aid package is more than $24,000, and 99% of our students receive financial aid. We do offer academic scholarships. They are based on high school GPA and your ACT or SAT test scores. We also offer additional scholarships for some extracurricular activities, including varsity sports, performing arts, and our newly established Quiz Bowl team. There are many other things we'd love to tell you about Hesston College, but our students can tell you what the Hesston College experience means to them better than what I can.
As soon as I stepped on campus, I told myself, yeah, this is the place, and I can't explain it.
We have people from different countries, people from different states in America, even people from other continents.
So I think a 2-year college offers you advantages that 4-year colleges don't. Having the chance to have a personal relation with my teachers and you know, having the opportunity to go see them in their office and really go through the concepts that we're dealing with is really helpful, and I think that has allowed me to develop myself and grow a lot.
I'll pass a professor on the sidewalk and they'll say, "Hey, Erin, how's the show going? How are you doing? Are you getting enough sleep? Are you doing okay?" let me know if you need any help, let me know if you need anything. And I have really appreciated that.
We get to know personally each of the students and the faculty and staff.
I felt that I could make a lot of strong friendships and connections with professors and with my peers.
You can ask questions, you can be bold. It's a lot of student leadership. That student leadership shows other students who aren't on there that they too can be a part of creating a space that is a safe environment, a secure atmosphere for their voice and others who may feel that they may not have one.
Being an exercise major, I was able to take an athletic training class, and it threw me into opportunities I probably wouldn't be able to get as a freshman and sophomore anywhere else. Hesston is very unique in that way. I was able to job shadow during games, go into the athletic training room, and see a lot of different styles of rapping and practice those.
I'm a biology major, but I also take part in numerous performing arts. I sing in bel canto, and I'm a theater scholar, and it's really nice to sort of have these opportunities to be involved in a number of different areas.
People from different backgrounds and having different beliefs could just get together as a community and you know, grow together and study together.
It's nice to have people who care about you, I guess, make you feel like home when you first get here.
And so I walk across campus, I'm able to interact with people from all around the world just walking across a small campus like Hesston. And so I'm able to feel like everyone is welcomed here and belongs here, and that's really valuable.
It's always a moving community and it embraces changes.
Yeah, again, you should come visit this place and just see it and see the experience yourself, you know?
At Hesston College, we focus on relationships and community. Our students come from 30 U.S. states and 25 different countries, which brings a global perspective that enriches our campus and our community and the larger community of Hesston. If you're looking for a small private college where you can get to know your teachers and fellow students, I hope you'll take a look at Hesston and see what we have to offer. We are holding our classes in the classroom this year. We do offer campus visits in person or virtually by video chat, whichever works for you. Call us or go to our website to schedule your visit or to complete your free online application for admission. As our Hesston College motto says, you can start here, go everywhere. Thank you very much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. It's great to learn a little bit more about Hesston. So with that, it looks like we can go ahead and start wrapping things up. So a big thank you to our audience for joining this evening. We hope that you found this virtual college exploration helpful. And a big thank you to all of our college representatives as well. A quick note that you all will receive a quick survey. It's just 4 questions as soon as this session ends. And so if you don't mind taking a quick minute to fill that out for us, it's always great for us to get a little bit of feedback as we continue to plan these types of sessions. A reminder that there is another hour of sessions right after this, so feel free to check those out. Registration is still open, so you can still explore more institutions throughout the evening. This session was recorded, and that recording will be available at kacrao.org as quick as tomorrow, and you can find some recordings on that website already. But really, we just want to say thank you all once again for joining, and a big thank you once again to our college representatives for sharing a little bit more about each of their institutions. So I hope that everyone has a great evening and best of luck on all of your college searches. See you.